What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Game of Thrones video. So there will be spoilers of course here if you don't want any spoilers for the upcoming rest of the season 7 of Game of Thrones. And also please do drop a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the rest of this video. So a lot of you had joined us from the episode 4 review I put up last night, which that video and also that episode was stunning. So far, possibly my favourite episode of Game of Thrones to date. Now, if you'll remember, last year and earlier in the year, we had a hell of a lot of leaks from HBO. I think Davos Seaworth is coming out of this, and he's got some kind of guy leaking all of these stuff out of the castle of HBO. And I don't know what they're doing. They need to kind of stop these leaks. But that's hypocritical of me, because I'm actually reporting this to you guys. And now, we had a lot of stuff come out of these leaks, and now a lot of them really kind of confirmed so far in season 7. We have the stuff like Jon will meet Daenerys at Dragonstone. We will also have Daenerys actually arrive in Dragonstone as well, and all that kind of business, which, you know what, it is sort of actually obvious that that would actually happen. However, since Season 7 Episode 4 has been leaked, and, well, seemingly most of the free folk on Reddit have actually seen it, well, we can confirm the veracity of the rest of these spoilers by thinking that, well, they are pretty accurate, because in them they actually reveal that, well, in Episode 4 we will get a huge battle during or after the Battle of Highgarden, which sadly we didn't see on screen. I'm still salty as hell about that. But we got the fact that Daenerys will ride her dragon into battle and take on the Lannisters there outside of King's Landing, which was epic to say the least, and I did not expect to see that whatsoever. The minute I heard that screeching from the Dothraki, I was like, oh wow, we've got Dothraki there. And one thing which I absolutely loved, I didn't touch on in my other video, was the fact that, well, in that battle, Jaime Lannister's love rival, Robert Baratheon there, actually said, you have to be a fool to meet the Dothraki in open field. Well, he did that, and, well, I guess that kind of training took over them, and they thought, you know what, we're going to have to stand and fight, or do something, which proved to be the fact that they all turned to absolute ash, but at least the gold is safe. So that was confirmed there in this as well. Now we also as well have Dany and Jon saying that they'll go into a cave and see some very old paintings, which we had. That was the Children of the Forest, documenting just what happened in the first battle in the original, the OG War for the Dawn there as well. So that happened there. And, well, it pretty much confirms what we've seen so far, what these leaks are. Now, there is one thing. Now, there is an ice dragon theory. Now, this theory is that there is an ice dragon inside the wall, which has given it its magical properties and is keeping it, I guess, standing. And that is a theory that we've had, and they thought that the Horn would actually reveal that this thing would come out. We'd see this ice dragon come out, and then, you know what, shit would go down. But in these spoilers, we actually have something very curious. Now, in episode 6, I know we're going ahead quite a bit. However, in episode 6, it is saying that, well, the White Walkers managed to actually kill one of Daenerys' dragons. The Viserion is killed by the Night's King and resurrected to be a white dragon, and then used to take down the wall. I know that's a big thing, because a lot of things could happen. These early kind of episodes, these leaks could actually be true, which we've found. However, one thing which is really interesting. Now, a lot of people are wondering, how are they going to get around the wall? Well, we've got the area of Eastwatch by the Sea taken by the Wildlings, which is confirmed, and the Wildlings with Tormund there. But we could see the Army of the Dead get there, because the sea is actually frozen in the intro. The bit where it goes bam bam. That I'm not going to do the rest of it because it'd be really cringy. That bit was cringe enough. However, what we get is the fact that it is frozen. It's really, really frozen there. And what we can actually do is, or what the Night King can do, is come down from that angle and take everyone on. So it's not looking good whatsoever. However, it does kind of confirm these leaks that they will have some kind of huge hard home standoff once more at the watch post, and then we will have people like Cold Hands turn up. We will have some deaths among the Brotherhood without banners, and then we will have an ice dragon who will bring down the wall. But that will happen in episode 7, so the episode 7 will be where the wall is actually taken down, and it's not looking good whatsoever. And we've had the leaked scripts as well confirm that there will be a unification of all the armies of Westeros when they meet at the Dragon Pit in King's Landing. But Cersei will not be the one who will be leading or helping out. She's going to turn her back on all of them. And that's when Jaime finally turned his back on her, as we've been predicting throughout this season. So it does look like this ice dragon is going to come to Game of Thrones, and I think that that's going to be pretty cool. I think that that is better. I don't like the idea of an ice dragon being in the wall. I think it'd be a bit ridiculous, to be honest. Although, what would be interesting if the Night King blew the horn and then it comes out, which would be pretty epic. However, I do prefer this kind of like bait and switch moment where we see the dragon die and then it's actually resurrected, which would be pretty damned awesome to see, to be honest, as much as I don't want the dragons to die. But we've seen that they are not impervious, as we saw Bronn so bravely shot the one in episode 4. I know it's a long way to go to the end of the season, but I'm very excited. Now, there is also a hint as well in these leaks that Littlefinger will actually be killed by Arya Stark, which is a huge thing considering and everything that has happened so far. And it seems like Littlefinger will actually be trying to turn the system on each other, because I think that the look he gave her in episode 4 was a look that, well, I could use you and something could go down with you here. And it seems like he tries to play them off against each other, but Arya will use the dagger that she was given by Bran, and she will use that to kill Littlefinger. Finally, Littlefinger will die, and well, I will miss him and his little smirk, but that will be it for him. So that is it for this video. Please do drop a like, please do subscribe, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.